All right, and after several months of being away, welcome back. Finally, this is about 4 months after the last video that I made. In the meantime, I have moved from Phoenix, Arizona, up here now to Portland, Oregon. So it took me a while to find a place that had a shop that would allow me the space to work on my airplane. Now I finally have found it, and this is what it looks like. So it's a rather large shop. I got plenty of room to build. The only drawback is that the property is situated so that the shop is not accessible with a vehicle. So that means I can only build things so big before I have to get it out to a hangar or find a new place. Currently, we're renting this house. It's on a half-acre lot. Nice house, great shop. Just the accessibility problem is something that I can't quite get over. So we'll be limited to what we can do or how much I can do in this shop in the meantime. So anyway, I wanted to take you around a little bit, kind of show you the shop and what it all, what it has to offer for what it is.
So as you can see, there's quite a bit of space. Some of the tables were here when I moved in, such as these two tables you see there. But the rest of it is just open space. The cabinets back there have a lot of good counter space to work on small projects and small things. Right now I've just got a lot of stuff stored everywhere. And one of my recent upgrades is that compressor right there. It's a Cobalt, I believe it's a 60-gallon compressor from Lowe's. And I'm going to be installing some hard lines for my air compressor and airlines. And then back here, I'm going to use this kind of as another small projects area. Kind of isolate some parts that I'll work on away from the majority of the build, I guess. Or I might make that into a Model RC building room. I'm not quite sure yet. But as you can see back here, lots of storage area, lots of space, and this is going to be a great shop.
Lots of room. As you can see here, I've got the tail cone situated. I'm going to move that around so it makes space for the other wing when I start putting it together. This beam here, I'm going to put some 2x8 posts, basically, with a kind of a shelf in between so I can hang the wing spar in between them and work on making sure that it's level. So I'll anchor beams at the top and along the floor and just have two beams go on either side of that rafter down to the floor, nail it all in place, and then the same thing over here behind me, and then across those two posts, I'll mount the spar. That way I can work on it on both sides, make sure that I have a jack stand underneath it to make it level, and just to get everything aligned correctly. I didn't do that on the first wing because I had the wing stand, but I think it's a better option just to make sure that there's no twist and that the wing spar is maintained level and doesn't create a bend from drooping or anything like that. So another thing I wanted to point out is over here, you can see right here, I'm starting to make a new wing stand, and that's going to be based on the EEA's design. And basically it's going to be an anchor at one end and then a cradle at the other. And it's just going to be a lot easier to maneuver around. But this design seems to align well and make it easy to move these around. I had an idea of splitting it down the middle so that I could put a hinge and then kind of move both wings out in kind of like a shape of a V so I can get behind one wing panel or the other to work on it while it's in the stand. But that's when I decided to make the posts from the rafters there. That way I can have the level form and make sure everything's good, and then build the wing on that and then transfer it over to the wing stand. So that'll alleviate all of that. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to start making these videos as I get everything situated. I'm having to record this on my phone because I can't find my camera equipment yet. But once I get all that situated, I'll start getting everything set up and I'll start making some of these videos again as I start to work on the left wing again. So anyway, good to hear from those who have contacted me in the meantime. Yes, I'm still around, and I appreciate all those that follow these videos. Hit the like button if you get a chance, If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that follow button, and I'll start producing these videos and you'll start getting notifications as I put them out. We'll see you soon.